Hey there YouTube, it's your man Jomahawk, and I'm here with my next big playthrough. Something I like to call a dirty, rotten cheater playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. Now, Fallout New Vegas is one of my favorite games ever. A lot of people say that it's nothing compared to Fallout 3. I prefer Fallout New Vegas over Fallout 3 because, well, A, there's more enemy types, B, there are more weapons, there's better armor. I like the idea of there being different civilizations that have sort of risen from the ashes rather than it being a complete dystopia. I mean, don't get me wrong, Fallout 3 is a great game. I like it. I just don't like it as much as Fallout New Vegas. Oh, and there's also the fact that you can aim down your sights like a regular first-person shooter instead of craning your neck forward like half a foot down your gun and calling that zooming in. Now, as I said, this is going to be what I call a dirty, rotten cheater playthrough. That means that I'm going to be using console command cheats to give myself good armor, good weaponry, a huge amount of ammo and caps. I'm not going to be giving myself a lot of health. I am going to be giving myself a lot of carry weight. I don't like being over encumbered. But I'm not going to make myself invincible. And for the most part, I'm not going to use companions, just because I prefer to play this game alone. I'm going to be shooting for a full playthrough, including DLC. But just to make it a little more fair, like I said, I'm going to not affect my health at all, and I'm going to be... What's the word? I'm going to be playing on very hard. I'm not going to play on hardcore mode, because then I'd be too tempted, because then there's the whole thing of, purified water and all that, and I just don't feel up to doing that, but I am going to be playing on very, very hard mode. So, yeah, all that aside, let's get going. Let me just turn the sound on. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go new game. Yep. Also, I like this locale of the Mojave Wasteland just more than the Capital Wasteland. Good night.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. Across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn. Training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
What? Sorry, that's the first time I've watched that opening in a while. And everyone says you get shot twice. I didn't hear another gunshot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bought this Game of the Year edition, so I get pretty much everything.
How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Oh yeah, I gotta use the... Hang on. Whoops.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for
Whoops.
you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Male, Caucasian. Screw it, I'm gonna play as a girl just because it's just easier. It's actually easier to be a girl in the Mojave. I'm not kidding. Gotta change my name though. So yeah, I'm gonna be going for an anime level of red in my hair. That's a good joke, you know. It's like anime parents are pregnant, the mother's giving birth, out pops a girl with blue hair, and they're like, ah, crap, she's a main character. So, extremely red hair. Wait. Make myself a little darker. Don't want to look too albino. There we go.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. You're looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
So one of the cheats I'm going to be giving myself is I'm going to max out all of my special stats, so what I'm doing right now doesn't really matter.
With luck like yours, I'm surprised them bullets didn't just turn right around and climb back into the gun. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn drop. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Anyway, just so you know, I'm playing with an Xbox controller because that's just how I'm used to playing shooters, so shut up if you don't like that. Oh wait, I forgot. Whoops. Settings, more sensitivity, please. That's better.
All right. I'm going to say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Train.
House.
Target.
Night.
Treasure.
Bandit.
Swiss cheese.
Light.
Flash.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Oh boy, strongly disagree with that.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
No opinion.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Disagree with that one.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Strongly agree with that.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
A shadow in a door frame.
Okay. How about this one?
I definitely see like a laser cannon.
Last one.
A light in the darkness.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
This doesn't really matter anyway, but my normal 3 skills are guns, speech, and repair. Those are the 3 skills I usually pick. But it's not going to matter because I'm going to max everything out anyway. Before you all ask, yes, I've beaten this game legitimately on my Xbox. I have beaten it before on Xbox. So don't go saying that I'm not playing by the rules.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
So all of these are All of these are perk traits that you don't need to pick. Logan's Loophole. Logan's Lift. Trigger Discipline, and Wild Wasteland.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
So we're almost done with this, and I'm gonna start the long process of cheating everything in, as well as changing my name from Courier. I'm not gonna... You can go around Doc Mitchell's house and basically rob him blind. I'm not gonna do that just because I don't need half the crap that's in here. But I'm just going to finish this talk with him.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. It was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Well, thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Not playing hardcore. But I am... gonna set it to very hard and save my game. Alright, so that was my first episode of Fallout New Vegas, my Dirty Rotten Cheater playthrough. I'll see you in my next one, and I'll hopefully be all decked out and ready to go. Till then, peace out.